Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm the CDH Warrior, your Victorian era Baron. So today we are going to just be it's going to be just a general chat. Probably going to be about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes of chatting. And then we'll get into our game, which I've been wanting to stream this game since I bought it. I bought this game about 3 years ago, around the same time I bought my PS5. But we're going to be trying to take on Horizon. The first Horizon game, Horizon Zero Dawn. So, with that knowledge, well, I was going to try and see if I could turn it to where it wouldn't automatically start when it finished downloading. Kind of hoping this week to kind of put some new streams together and get some things created. I don't exactly know. I hate this. But anyway, sometimes my live notifications don't work. So I'm going to try and work to do various different streams over the next few months. Pragmata didn't work out the way I planned. We will come back to it. It's been a weird existence. We're going to continue with Black Myth. We're going to finish Pokemon Shield on Saturdays. So none of that is going away. We're going to try and continue with a lot of unusual games. That doesn't mean that, like, Hollow Knight is gone for good. That doesn't mean Pragmata is gone for good. That just means I'm having to take a break while I finish college. Um, if you all were here yesterday, I talked about the fact that I'm a college student dealing with my last quarter of college, finishing everything I can on my psych degree. All I have left is my project, and my um, how to do. It's literally a class on how to do research. Um, I wish I was a little bigger as a streamer. But I don't think that can be helped. Um, if anyone knows anything about me, they know I've been at this for a number of years. Legitimately, in September is 5 years on Twitch. That's hard to believe. And then I believe, let's see, I talked about this a few weeks ago. I loved mine from yesterday was Victorian town building. We finally have tools. If anyone knows anything about me, they understand why this is funny. But I've kind of changed how I do streams for now. I do kind of a chat and then go into a game, and that's going to be kind of my, I guess, standard. I'm going back to kind of the traditional VTuber model, where you chat and then you go into the game. Um, and I think that's probably going to be the best way I can do things. Yeah, I started Pokemon back in April, right after Warriorthon ended, and I didn't even really push to do much. It just kind of was. I also threw Bioshock and a couple other things in. I just kind of throw things at the wall and hope something sticks. Apparently. Pokemon Shield was a really good attempt, but I don't know. All we've got left is the Swordward Shieldbert quest. We will kind of go back to Pokemon Emerald. We're going to try and do what we can to finish that. Probably going to be pushing to where most of my streams are an hour and a half ish for what I do. Basically, spend like my first 20 minutes chatting. It's still got 70. It's at 77%. It's got another roughly 5 minutes. So we'll kind of consider that. Sorry, I'm checking on the game to make sure it actually works. Honestly, I was pretty much towards the end of Atelier Yumiya. I basically have ended up with the same issue with a lot of my streams and whatnot. As somebody who is not used to good grief. I notice a lot of issues right now with content creation as a whole, that people get into content creation for the wrong reasons. I've seen this with a couple of issues. One yesterday. Most people don't want to see how hard content creation really is. They don't see how much work goes on behind the scenes. And it took me about 5 years to get monetized. I started in 2021, September 2021. I finally got monetized last July, so 4 years. I feel like too many people get into content creation space without understanding what really goes on. I had a friend ex-friend, that thought he was going to be the next big thing in content creation. To my knowledge, his entire YouTube and everything collapsed within like the last couple of months. Well, within the last like 2 to 3 years. I think it's interesting how some content creators forget how long it takes or where they started. Um, I think it takes much longer for people to realize, oh, it takes a while to get anywhere in this business. Ah! It finally finished updating. So we may go ahead and start, since I'm kind of just rambling at this point, let's kind of play the beginning of Horizon and I'm still not sure what I'm going to do today or this Saturday. Next Saturday, actually. This Saturday is going to be the end of Sword Shieldbert and Pokemon Sword and Shield. We're going to continue Pokemon. We're going to continue Black Myth Wukong. We're going to finish a little more of the random stuff for this month. I'd love to go back to Fist, Fortune's Shadow Torch, because I think it would be interesting. I'm doing Horizon because I'd love to stream something like Ghost of Yotei, but that's not family friendly. I've streamed the first Ghost game. Ghost of Tsushima is definitely not family friendly. Considering how many people you have to kill in that. Especially the war and everything going on. So, let's see what I can do. This is kind of going to be my... My sound works! So we're going to edit. We're going to update. Zero Dawn. So if this goes well, we're going to be continuing. It's English. We're going to have subtitles on. This game is really good. I could have sworn there was... Okay, there is audio.
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back?
This is an interesting time frame because, like I said, this kind of follows my...
Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them.
I've never figured out
To
whether
us,
this is...
we're left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth, and steel.
Man versus machine. This is why...
It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day.
I love the beginning of this game, but it kind of gets to a very dark side when we understand what happened to Rest. And we understand what happened to Aloy. I'm double checking something. Yeah, I do have the correct title on the stream.
High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, 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 off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
The way I understand it, her parents died. But this is the beginning of Horizon Forbidden, or Horizon Zero Dawn. I was like, is it Forbidden West? We're going to... Six years later.
Oh, that's a lot of berries.
Are we ever
You're
explained
quite the
what happened
gatherer,
to
aren't you,
her
little
parents?
Lost? Now go and see if you can find some more.
She gets spotted, as I recall.
Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on. There.
Excuse me? Why did it... What happened? Why?
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! okay?
Okay, I'm hoping something's going to... It disconnected.
Ew, rats.
It's lost everything, hasn't it? I'm not making sense of why it decided... Why did it decide? Why did it decide not to connect to anything? Why is it not doing anything? Hang on 1 second. Because that's legitimately what my life is now. Lost everything. Okay. I'm honestly not sure what just happened with my life. Oh well. That's gonna be fun. Internet issues and all. Why is it? I don't know why. I'm pretty sure there may be a picture. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, or... Oh well. I guess I don't stream worth anything.
Looks tight, but I can get through.
I am not entirely
This
sure.
must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places. Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
I kind of know where I'm going, but...
There's something up ahead.
I know about what I'm doing here. It's been a long time, so please bear with me.
What's that? A dead person. There's something shiny there.
I'm gonna see if I can get my internet working. At this point, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing and why.
Lights. Everywhere. How does he do
It's
this?
gonna take me a second.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help. How do I get it open?
There we go. I should be back online now. Oh, now I have nobody. Because this should have connected fairly certain.
More lights. It changed color.
Okay. Oh, come on.
The door changed color too. It did it.
Why am I not connected to Twitch? Why am I not? Did it just decide? Oh, come on! Let me pause for a minute.